From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie. This local and regional news update is brought to you by Northway Bank. Want a Northway Bank teller to keep in your pocket? There's an app for that, now available for iPhone and Android. Download yours today. Northway Bank with 17 locations throughout New Hampshire. The people you know, the bank you trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Rescuers say a Florida man who was kayaking alone on the Saco River Friday night was suffering from hypothermia after he was rescued. Center Conway Fire Chief Ray Levitt says Center Conway Rescue was called shortly before 8 o'clock after someone reported seeing a kayak floating upside down in the Saco River on the Freiburg side of the Eastman Road Route 302 bridge. Levitt quickly called for the Conway Fire Swiftwater Flood Rescue Team after seeing a person upstream of the bridge on a rock in the center of the river surrounded by high rapids. Chief Steve Solomon says his team responded and 3 specially trained rescue swimmers swam to the victim. Supported by a team of about a dozen firefighters on the shore, the swimmers managed to get the victim to the shore, where he was given initial treatment and then taken to Memorial Hospital in North Conway. Solomon says the river was running about twice its normal summer height and flowing about twice as fast. The victim was wearing a life jacket over shorts and a t-shirt, but no helmet. Levitt says the water temperature was around 50 degrees.
Water in the Saco this time of year is pretty cold. It's coming from the snow melt, a good part of it, in the mountains. And this gentleman didn't have a wetsuit, didn't have proper timing as far as going out on the river. It was a little late in the evening to be going out, and he didn't let people know that he was out there. It could have had a very different outcome. Wasn't one of the smartest things he's ever done, is his comment, I believe.
Nearly 24 Conway firefighters, the majority of the department, and several Center Conway firefighters are either trained or undergoing training as Swiftwater flood rescue technicians after a major training initiative started after Tropical Storm Irene hit Conway in 2011. Chief Solomon has used grant money to buy specialized rescue equipment, and he serves on 2 committees that advise the state on rescue procedures. He anticipates this team will be officially certified this summer by the Federal Emergency Management Agency as a rescue team that will be capable of responding to emergencies outside the valley if required. The spokesperson for the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce says Valley area businesses responding to a survey unanimously report a strong Victoria Day weekend, the weekend prior to Memorial Day observed by Canadians, but a mixed Memorial Day weekend primarily due to the mixed weather. Marty Main says some stores anonymously report the Be Kind Festival brought visitors to the valley to shop, especially in North Conway Village. Corrine Rober, owner of the Margarita Grill in Glen, a Valley Original restaurant, says her business was up 20% over the Victoria Day weekend. Maine says some attractions delayed opening this past weekend to Sunday or Monday because of Saturday's chilly and wet weather. Marketing directors for mountain resorts at Attitash, Wildcat, and Cranmore all report doing that, with everyone open by Monday and some featuring new attractions. Shoppers apparently took advantage of the wet weather outside to hunt for bargains inside, with full parking lots observed at Settlers Green Outlet Village Saturday and Sunday. Maine says lodging properties generally report being up over last year or at capacity for the Memorial Day weekend, and they report anonymously advance reservations for this summer are up over last year for visitors from the U.S. and Canada. Chamber Executive Director Janice Crawford says, quote, "We're pleased to see our efforts to enlighten Canadian travelers to all that Mount Washington Valley offers are paying off. We expect to continue to welcome Canadian visitors throughout the coming year." For vacation planning information for the Valley area, see the website at mtwashingtonvalley.org. In May news, Governor Paul LePage has moved to television at the center of a dispute with lawmakers that prompted the governor to conduct business from the governor's mansion instead of his State House office. LePage decamped to the Blaine House last week after legislative leadership objected to the TV outside his office, displaying a message urging lawmakers to act on his budget and his hospital debt reduction plan. The governor complained of legislative censorship. The TV is now mounted inside the governor's office rather than the building's Hall of Flags. Rules forbid using that space for political purposes without permission from the legislative council. Although the TV is still visible from the Hall of Flags, LePage spokeswoman Adrienne Bennett said there had been no complaints as of late yesterday afternoon. In sports, the New Hampshire Fisher Cats beat the Portland Sea Dogs 6-3 yesterday at Hadlock Field in Portland. The Phillies beat the Boston Red Sox 3-1 last night. And the New England Revolution routed the undermanned Rochester Rhinos 5-1 last night in the third round of the U.S. Open Cup. In the weather today, showers this morning, then showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms this afternoon. Highs in the lower 60s, mid-60s in southern Carroll County. Light winds becoming southeast around 10 miles per hour this afternoon. Becoming partly cloudy tonight, a chance of thunderstorms in the evening. A chance of showers, lows in the mid-50s, upper 50s in southern Carroll County. Light winds becoming west around 10 miles per hour after midnight. And mostly sunny Thursday, much warmer with highs in the mid-80s. From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gary McKenzie.